बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय। त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय। त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good morning. అందరూ బాగున్నారా? బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేశారా? నిన్న సాయంకాలం క్లాసు, మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడే క్లాసు, చాలా తక్కువ గ్యాప్. lot of patience is required to learn the foreign languages. You see how I have saved myself from that trouble. Yes, I appreciate your patience, particularly those who are studying German language. Vedanta is much easier than German. Yeah, please see page number 74. You have this prayer book in your hands. Everything that makes for unity is moral. Everything that makes for diversity is immoral. Know the one without a second, that is perfection. The one who manifests in all is the basis of the universe, and all religion, all knowledge must come to this point. The one who manifests in all is the basis of the universe, and all religion, for that matter, all philosophy, all knowledge, and all science also must come to this point. We are all actually searching for that one which explains the whole. The goal of physics is to find that one force which explains the whole universe, or one particle. The goal of chemistry is to find out again that one substance which explains the whole. The goal of biology is also the same, to find out that one life principle which explains the whole. So the goal of philosophy is also the same, to find out that one without a second which explains the whole. I think, have you heard name Janaka? King Janaka's name, king of Videha, Mother Sita's father. One day, King Janaka, like every day, he went to his bed to sleep. And suddenly he heard somebody calling out to him, "O king, wake up, O king, wake up. Our neighbor has invaded our kingdom, so we have to defend the country. Wake up, wake up." Then actually he got up and then he asked these sentries, "Yeah, give me my sword, give me my mail armor, keep ready my spear, keep ready my steed, horse," everything he was telling. So everything got arranged. Then Janaka went for battle, he fought hard, but he got defeated. The enemy king was more powerful and more mighty. Then the enemy king captured him. But he said that, "Oh Janaka, I appreciate your royal blood, a very noble soul. Because of that I am saving your life, I am not killing you. But I can't keep you by my side because you are a threat, because you are a very powerful monarch. So I am banishing you from this country. I will allow you to, I will not kill you, but I will banish you. You have to get out of my country." And also for fear of that new king, Janaka was going out of this country, towards the borders. He was feeling hungry. He asked for some alms, but nobody had given because of fear of new king, that if I give him water and food, the new king might get annoyed. So he reached the border, and then he crossed over to the next kingdom. So he was going. Then he went to a small town. There somebody was distributing alms. Annadana was going on. Okay, food distribution was going on. There was a queue actually. He stood in the queue. By the time his turn came, the food got exhausted. Okay, totally. So he was so hungry. He was about to fall down, about to collapse. So he requested the man who was serving the food at least a little. So with great difficulty, that man who was serving food, he scooped a small quantity of food and put it in a small bowl and had given it to him. So no sooner than did he take that bowl into his hand, one kite which was hovering above, it just swooped on him, thinking that it's a piece of meat, and this food also fell down. Then he did hahakara, alas, alas, he said. At that point of time, his dream got disturbed. He woke up. He was telling, alas, alas, alas. He was telling. So suddenly then, when he said, alas, alas, the sentry who was guarding his bedroom, he came into the room and asked, "King, what happened? What happened, sir? Your Majesty, what happened, Your Majesty?" Then Janaka started asking him, "Was that real or is this real? Was that real or is this real?" So the sentry got confounded, perplexed. What king is telling, he couldn't make out. Then thinking that something went wrong with the king, he called out king, queen. The queen mother came, and then when queen came, the same thing he was asking, "Was that real or is this real? Was that real or is this real?" Same question. So next day, then he went into his court, and he was asking his courtiers, "Was that real or is this real? This is one world, that is one world." The same thing he was asking. Then the word spread. Actually, people thought our king has gone out of rock, he has gone crazy. But still he was asking the same question. Whoever comes to him, he says, "Was that real or is this real? Oh, is such a, yes, such a. Oh, such a, yes, such a." Then after a few days, that Ashtavakra, the sage Ashtavakra, happened to go to his court and then declared, "Sir, sage Ashtavakra wants to see you." And King Janaka said, "Yes, let him come in." Okay, then he received him well, made him sit on a good asana. And then he was asking the same question. Was that real or is this real? Was that real, is this real? Then Ashtavakra asked, every Ashtavakra knew everything what happened because he was an all-knowing sage. Then he said, "King, now do you experience, that turmoil that you experienced? Now are you experiencing that? The embarrassment, the humiliation, that defeat actually brought to you. Are you experiencing it now?" Then he said, "No." And then again he asked him, "You are not experiencing that now. When you were experiencing that humiliation, that fight, when you were fighting with the enemy king, so did you experience this world, the court and other things, your courtiers, your queen, your sentries, guards?" "No," I said. Then he said, "Again, when you go back to bed night time, you will have deep sleep, where you will neither be aware of your mind nor you will be aware of your body." So he said that there are three states happening. Okay, last night we had a nightmare, a bad dream. When you were dreaming, that alone was real. Now you are in wakeful state, this alone is real. When you go to bed, there will be deep sleep, neither dream nor wakeful state experience, just you are there, not as a body, not as a mind, as existence itself. This is Sushupti. So that which is the witness of all these three alone is real. You are that, O king, he said. You are neither that. Dream state experience is not real. The wakeful state is another kind of dream. When you go to bed, actually Sushupti, that's also is not real. Mind actually is kind of shuttling between these three states. Wakeful state now, Jagruta. When you go to bed, you have Swapna and also deep sleep, two states. So mind always actually shuttles between these three states. That which is the witness of all these three states is our real nature. That is soul, that is consciousness, that is God. God is so close to us, yet so far. Because the mind actually is a formidable barrier which doesn't make us experience God as God. So you need to drop the mind. That is the only goal. All the sages and saints have struggled and struggled through their prayers and meditations, right, through the selfless work, the repetition of God's name by cultivating love for God. The one aim was to experience that which lies beyond the mind, which acts as a witness to the mind, which is a sakshi of the mind, all the experiences that happen in the mind. And to transcend mind is the ultimate goal. When you touch the core of your being, that is infinite, that is indestructible, that is immutable, that is immortal. That's the goal. It is always there with us. We cannot live without that. That is the real life, in fact. But that is eternal, whether you are aware of it or whether not aware of it. You will never die. Only the bodies come and go. But that eternal witness is eternal. It is immutable. It is indestructible. We are all made in the image of God means that is the meaning. The divine spark is all of us. Only bodies will go and come. Bodies will go and come. Next body is taken up according to the samskaras that you have created, you have made through this body. Like that, the settled body migrates from body to body, body to body. Then comes a stage in your evolution where actually you want to know the truth. After a few births, then you will be forced to think about your real nature. Who am I? What am I? How am I connected to the divine? How am I connected to the universe, creator of the universe? Then you will ponder deep, and then you want to transcend the mind. Then you will get the experience, and thereafter, no rebirth. You are eternally established in your true nature, your infinite nature, your immortal nature. Then you are a Buddha. We are all actually tomorrow's Buddhas. Yesterday we were Buddha, and now actually we lost our Buddhahood. And again we will attain to our Buddhahood sooner than later. Okay? That's the goal. Thank you. Nice day.